This is a chaotic routine.
New books. 70% of my body is coffee.
We have to choose our battles, and yesterday I chose to sleep. Hello, I have decided to record this vlog in English so that I get to practice a little bit as well. But I feel like I'm putting myself in the spotlight because as an English teacher, I feel like I need to deliver something, you know, and I'm not sure that I will be able to do it because like I'm used to speaking English in my classes and then speaking English in real life, then it becomes something completely different. But I'm going to make an effort for it, so excuse me if I make any mistakes. I might correct myself is that if I mispronounce something. This is also not my native language. This week I'm going to share my studies, all right? Then right now I have just finished studying what I had to for uni, but I still have a lot of things to do. And also excuse me any noises because they are remodeling my building, so it has been very loud. That is also why I'm using my headphones because it was impossible to focus. So far, that's it. I'll see you very soon.
Morning.
Morning, what's up?
Nothing. We just pulled an all-nighter trying to fix a zero-gravity.
I finished teaching all the classes that I had to teach today, but I wasn't able to study everything that I had planned for because I'm still a little bit sick, you know. It's like not really sick, it's just allergies, but like it gives me a headache and then I'm not able to focus. But now I'm feeling better, even though it's like almost like it's past 9, but I'm feeling better and I think I'm going to try to study. And also look what I've got. New books to study linguistics, and I'm so happy. But both of them are related to linguistics because I'm studying a lot about linguistics. Then I already have this other one that is the one that I was studying earlier today, that it's about applied linguistics. But well, a lot of things to study. My plan is to have dinner and then finish reading the text that I was supposed to read today, and that's it, you know. I will just go to sleep because I think tomorrow I will wake up feeling better.
70% of my body is coffee. It is interesting because I'm studying linguistics, and then it says here that a linguist is not a polyglot. So linguists and polyglots are not the same. But it's interesting because I became interested in linguistics while I was studying languages. You know, when I was studying different languages at the same time, I was studying English, French, Spanish, German, Turkish, and not that I I'm able to speak those languages, you know. I'm not. Most of them I'm not able to, but it's interesting because that's what made me become interested in learning about linguistics, you know.
I dressed up to go to the gym, but I lost track of time because I was doing some things around the house, doing the dishes, so doing things, doing some housework, and then I lost track of time, and then I didn't go to the gym, and I have to teach a class in about 20 minutes. So my plan is to use these 20 minutes to study a little bit because I still have a lot of things to do today. So I will study now, teach my classes, and once I finish my classes, I will go to the gym. This is just like the best tea ever. It is chamomile tea, mint, and anise. Perfect. Like, you're going to have the best sleep of your life. However, I'm not going to sleep right now. I'm going to start a late night study session because I still have to finish some things that I started. I also want to dry my hair because I don't want to sleep with it wet, especially because tomorrow I'm going to have class at uni and I want to look presentable. Hello, I'm on my way now to go to uni. I'm all like, I'm wearing makeup and all dressed up because I'm supposed to record some videos there. So let's see how it goes, if I will have enough time to do it. But I'm bringing my laptop, a bag with my laptop and some books that I have to study because I'm going to spend some time at the library. Then I'm also bringing my handbag now because I'm just a girl, and my bottle of water because a girl needs to keep herself hydrated. That's it. So let's go. Hello again. So I got home and changed into some comfy clothes because I had to do the dishes and I'm about to teach a class. However, all my plans today were ruined because once I arrived at the university, I found out that all the libraries were closed. I don't know why, but all of them were closed. I don't know. It's because it is the beginning of the semester for them. So I wasn't able to find a place to study. I had to study at the canteen, which wasn't the ideal situation, right? Because I was running away from I went out because I needed to study somewhere where I could focus, in like somewhere that I could be comfortable and in silence, a quiet place to be able to study, which is not what happened, unfortunately. But well, I just got home. Then I'm going to use the time that I have before teaching to study a little bit. to read again some texts. I used some of my time at the class today, like the break that we had, to correct my students' writings and send everything. But one thing that I wanted to say, like this class that I'm taking, it is a master's class, okay? Like I'm not a master's student yet. I'm just taking this one class to see how it goes. But the thing is that I feel extremely stupid at this class because people are always talking about things that I'm like, was I supposed to know that? You know? And it has been very frustrating, this sense, like, not that I'm not motivated to study, and I don't want to stop going to the classes because I actually enjoy it, like the challenge, I enjoy it. But it is difficult because I feel like I'm always asking the stupidest questions, you know. I feel like I understand things incorrectly. So I don't think that that's actually the case, but you know, that's how I feel most of the times. And I feel like people think that I'm dumb, you know. I feel like people think that I don't understand what they are talking about. And okay, sometimes it's true. I don't understand. Like they mention a lot. Oh my god, that's something in my eye. Most of the times they are talking about authors and texts and theories that I'm like, I don't really understand what you're talking about. So I'm taking notes of everything that I don't understand because my goal is to study all of those things and go to class and actually be able to talk about it, you know? Like the texts that we have read, they were okay. I was able to understand them like clearly. There are no questions about it. The problem is when the discussions about the texts start, you know? Because I start to think like, oh my god, was I supposed to look at that from this perspective? Like, if was it that deep? You know? But okay, it's been a challenge. And tomorrow I will go again to university. Like, I only have class today, but I will go tomorrow again because there is a professor that wants to talk to me. So I'm going. So I'm going to study now. This is what I'm wearing today. The same jeans as yesterday. Then this top, very basic, but instead of the heels that I wore yesterday, I'm going to wear flats because the heels, they hurt my feet. So flats today. It still hurts. And my glasses. This morning I studied for uni, but I wasn't able to read the text that I was meant to. Last night I went to sleep late trying to finish the things that I had to do, but of course I didn't finish, so I will have to do it. I will have to finish over the weekend. It's okay. This is a chaotic routine. Complete chaos going on. This is not what my normal study routine looks like. You know, it's not that chaotic. It has been this chaotic because I have a lot of deadlines until mid-October. Like, I have a deadline next week. I have two deadlines the week after that. one deadline the week after that. So you see, like it's going to be crazy until mid-October, and that's why I have so many things like to do. I have so many texts to study. So because I have some papers to deliver, papers to hand in, and some presentations to give as well. So yes, until mid-October it is going to be this chaotic, but I'm aware that's not the healthy situation. It's not the ideal situation, and it's noticeable that I've been stressed out because my skin is breaking out. Like I'm getting a lot of pimples, you see, and that's not very common for me. I don't get them very often. And part of it is because I've been stressed out, and then when I'm studying I'm anxious, and then I start messing with my pimples, and another part of it, it's because I haven't had time to do my skincare. You know what it means to be so busy that you don't even have time to do your skincare. You don't have time to wash your hair. That's how busy I've been. Remember when I said yesterday that I was going to finish studying some things after the class? So I'm afraid to say that didn't happen because I came back from uni just in time to teach a class that I had at 6:30, and then I worked until 9:30, something like that. And when I finished, I was just exhausted. I hadn't had a shower, I hadn't eaten, so I went to take care of that. And when I finished, I was exhausted. Decided to go to sleep because we have to choose our battles. And yesterday, I chose to sleep. You know, does it mean that I will have more things to study over the weekend? Yes, but at least today I'm well rested. And on the bright side, it's finally Friday. So I survived another week. And every Friday, one thing that I'm trying to do every Friday is to plan my week ahead, because then I get to have some control over the things that I have to do. Since my weeks have been so chaotic, I'm trying to plan my weeks ahead of schedule. And then I use a physical planner as well as Google Calendar. What about you guys? Like how do you plan your week? Because like this is the way that it's working very well for me. Like on Google Calendar, I put all the events that I have, like all the events that I have planned, even like for next month. So for example, I told you before that I have some deadlines for October. So those deadlines, those events, they are already on my Google Calendar, because then I get to, like, it's saved there, and I will not forget about them, because I'm always checking Google Calendar. Like the first thing I do every day is to check my Google Calendar and check my planner. But well, so all of my events that I have, doctor appointments, birthdays, so that I don't forget, I put everything on Google Calendar. And then every week I check Google Calendar and transfer the events of that week to my physical planner. So this morning I put, I was planning next week, right? And then I put like all the classes I'm going to teach next week here on my planner as already. And then I check if, is the material for the class ready, or do I have to finish planning something? I also put on my planner the things that I'm supposed to study today, like Monday I'm going to study this topic, but Tuesday it is this other topic, you know. So I have little goals to accomplish each day. And I also put like the exercise I'm going to, I plan to do, I intend to do, right? Like, not that it's going to happen, but like I also put it here. And like there is no such feeling as the satisfaction of checking, you know, when you accomplished, when you finished something on your planner. So that is why I use both. And then on Google Calendar, I also put the option with notifications, because like, for example, 20 minutes before a meeting, I get a notification on my phone to remind me of the meeting, you know. Not that I'm going to forget, because like I'm putting this information in so many places, like the planner, the Google Calendar and everything. Like, it's very difficult for me to forget about an appointment, you know. But this is a system that has been working very well for me, because like I said, like I have a lot of deadlines, a lot of things to manage at the same time, you know. So this works. And then like I put on my physical planner, I put the goals for each day, like the activities that I want to accomplish each day. But I also put some goals for the week. So like oh, this week I want to finish reading that book. So it doesn't matter like if I'm going to read the whole book on Monday, you know, like the goal of the week is to read the book. So each so that I get to use the spare time, the free time that I have during the day to work towards that activity, right? So that's basically what I've been doing. Have you ever tried like Google Calendar and physical planner, or do you have a preference for any of them? For today, I still have to plan my classes for the next week. I have some classes to finish planning. I have to study as well, and I have to finish writing 2 essays. But I will focus on the essays because they are more urgent. And in the afternoon, I'm going to teach 2 classes. So that's basically my plan for today. Hello, so just to finish this vlog, I ended up not finishing the essays that I was supposed to write yesterday. So I still have to write one, which I intend to do later today, because right now I'm going to my cousin's birthday party. So this is what I'm wearing, this top that I was crazy to wear. Thank you very much if you've watched this vlog until here. Let me know if you have any questions, any suggestions of things that you would like me to share here, so that I can have ideas to make more videos. And I'll see you on the next Anna's Diaries. Bye!